Hey everybody, welcome
Hi.
to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with,
O'Brien.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show. Hey, so our giveaways are done. I wanted to make an announcement right from the beginning for the winners who are here that anybody getting a free reading, I'm gonna try to get in touch with today. And the decks will probably be mailed sometime early next week. Violet will be talking to you about that shortly. And do we need, other than, well, we have Violet's address and stuff, but do we need anybody else's? Do you have everything as far as that goes?
I couldn't hear any of this really, so I don't know what you said.
Oh, well, let me repeat just that part. So since we're going to be mailing decks out soon to the winners, is there any addresses that you need from anybody yet? Or are we set?
I don't believe so. But
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So that'll be done.
If you want a deck and you haven't already contacted us at our Gmail to leave your address, you should do so. But I think we have them all.
Yeah, and for everybody who contacted us with their emails for readings, I will be in touch today. I'll be looking all that up. Okay. All right. So on with it. I'll be using Sally G. Hill's Tarot affirmations for the collective today. Hey, Kara. And everybody else I didn't say hi to. All right. Move that. Did you pick one for the collective? Thank you. Well, it's the Two of Swords upright. So, it says, I am preparing to choose, caught between conflicting thoughts, desires, or issues. I am gathering the strength to open my eyes and bring these conflicts into awareness. I am seeking a resolution that will allow me to maintain my balance and bring me peace of mind. There's two at the bottom you can read.
I look within to resolve my ambivalence, sort through my confusion, and clarify my vision. I carefully think through my choices and then turn to my feelings and intuition to help me make choices that reflect my true nature.
Nice. It's awesome. It's interesting getting this card now after already elections happen and we've decided on stuff. But it is really good to take steps back if you've got an important move, choice, or decision to make, and make sure you're in a good position to make it. Make sure you have all the facts. Make sure you know what direction you really want to go in, what truly resonates with you, feels right with you. And with that last, I think, one that Mr. O said here, it feels good in your gut as well.
I think a lot of times with the Two of Swords, it's sort of like maybe a pause, a sense of waiting to understand or appreciate or line yourself with information and, decide how you feel about it and reflect on that. Yeah. All right.
That's what we have for the collective, so we'll move on to the readings. Mr. O does have to work today, so we're going to try to keep the show moving and get everybody a happy card because we all need, I think, a little pick-me-up these days. Okay. All right, I'll let you go first. And we are on, I'm going to use Violet's list here. Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie, we absolutely have your new address. Just been hard getting back with everybody and stuff.
been a crazy week. It really has. And, Mr. O was sick last weekend. It just seems like this week has been kind of a slow burn. But hey, he got an unboxing out. Do you want to talk about your unboxing?
Yes, I recently put on our YouTube the unboxing for, and it's just a brief kind of flip through, the Universal Folklore Tarot by Anita Ivor Rarity. I love that name, Rarity. And it's very cool. Check it out. All right, so Jackie, all systems go. You have a green light. This card is the Three of Pentacles, and I think, Jackie, it indicates that things have moved to a point now where you feel like you understand or have enough guidance or have enough feeling for what your plan should be to move ahead. There's an indication maybe that this was perhaps collaborative with other people, or certainly maybe collaborative within your own context as you may see it. The idea that, you had to align parts of your thinking or parts of your routine or whatever it is to push yourself into this area.
This is really a cool representation of the Three of Pentacles. I was just talking to, or not texting, not tweeting either, but messaging, replying to somebody on Blue Sky about the Lightseer's Tarot. And there's so much to unpack in these cards with the visuals. Some people say it deviates a lot from Rider-Waite, maybe with some of the interpretations, but symbolically, I don't really think so. Because here, what this is just depicting is the pure message of it all. You have a green light, Jackie, to move forward because you have figured out the way to either lead people in the direction and steer them in the direction you were hoping to go in, or people just, by your explaining, by your working with them.
Team Jackie.
They're all part of the team. And so I think this is just such a perfect card for this. Everything is a go because everybody wants to work together harmoniously and everybody knows their role in the greater scheme of things.
All right.
So that's what we have for you. That's a great card. Good luck with that. It's always good when people can get along. Sometimes I will say conflict and friction is good because it opens our eyes to things maybe we hadn't been able to see before. So, there is a place for it, but, there's nothing like collaboration. All right, so we are on Tanya. Hi, Tanya. We got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is here. It is a very vibrant, you can see with all the yellows and oranges there, those are happy colors, but those are also colors of success and to some extent communication. I always think of carnelian, for example, that orange stone, as something I like to take to job interviews and stuff for clarity of thought. And so I think this card is saying, Tanya, anything you want to get off the ground now that you feel really enthusiastic about and motivated about, Spirit is saying go for it. This is a time for new beginnings.
I think that the card could also be identifying that maybe an invitation or message is coming to you that pretty much gives that same message, maybe inviting you to be part of some new challenge or showing you some new direction that you can really put your energy into. The wands are really a high energy card, so I think it's no surprise that this is coming. This is really saying, like, you have the baton, you can lead.
Pages overall are messenger cards, right?
Truly.
So, the page, this message could be about a new business opportunity or some new project goal or hobby even that you can really, dive right into and feel good about. So, good luck with that. right, we are on Mary. Mary the Aries. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, thank you.
Page of Palooza.
Wow.
Mary, you got the Page of Pentacles, and I like the Page of Pentacles. I think Spirit is saying this is a time for you to maybe take an inner look, focus on things that maybe stimulate your mind in a certain way. And of course, I'm thinking more about understanding philosophies, not necessarily the ones that you really feel you could be a part of, but maybe contrasting or alternating ones. This is about a sense of awareness that maybe you want to awaken. You know, the pages sort of start things. So maybe this is a process of new information for yourself, or new kind of sense of learning something.
You know, we had the Page of Swords for our card of the day today, and sometimes I go back and forth with both of those pages, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, as far as mental activities go. And I like what Mr. O said here about this being more in terms of maybe a deeper philosophizing and looking at more deeper issues, diving in that way. Whereas the Page of Swords might be a little bit more analytical and maybe looking for information that they need to make choices, decisions, or get things done, how to do something. So with this, I think, Mary, this is saying this is a time to really dive deep into something that really gives you some grounding in some philosophies, some ethics, some deeper issues. And also, this page is a little bit different as far as it goes. You might be getting a message concerning money or a new goal. There could be an increase for you. It's possible with this card, but it also wants you to ground and center yourself. Get out in nature, explore Mother Earth. Get in some of that energy, especially if you feel depleted, like a lot of people do. Reconnect with the earth. The earth heals everything.
All right.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. And
Lena.
Yeah, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena. Oh, hey, Lena, it's the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is all about doing the work. Doing the work, Spirit says, and it's positive. I mean, it's not like drudge work. It's not like things that will drag you down. This is work that's important to you, whatever it is. If it has to do with home projects, if it has to do with your own personal work that needs to be done, whether it's spiritual, emotional, or physical, going to the gym, whatever the case may be, this person is very hard at work here and is enjoying it, is like, this is what I want to do. It's something that you want to do, something that you want to accomplish. Spirit says now is the time to roll up your sleeves and just do it.
There's a sense of positioning in this card, and I see it maybe more in other images for the Eight of Pentacles, but the idea that maybe you are working towards goals and you are using the skill sets you have possibly learning or embroidering upon those even, to really put yourself more in the driver's seat. The person indicated there seems to be in charge, but it was a journey to get there, and they they had to learn and establish protocols and things to position themselves. So that's what I think this card means, is you are getting there.
Yeah, so however, whatever the case may be, this is a sign you are getting there, and progress comes through, doing the work. Good luck with that. All right. And we're on Andrea. Good morning, Andrea.
Hi there.
Hey, we're plowing through this list. Awesome.
Wow, and I just dropped all the cards.
Oh. That's it.
There's one down there.
Oh, I see.
Two.
Two. Okay. 3.
Right back at you, Andrea. You are our spiritual family, too.
I got to get one more. Hang on. Oh, God, there were 4.
Are there even more?
Hi. Yeah. Yes, there
Just
are.
a whole handful just flew away from me.
That's it, I think, unless there's something under my chair I can't see.
I didn't think these cards were so slippery.
Yeah, well, they have a little bit of a slick, but they're cardboard more than, I like the cardstock, though, for this deck. All right.
Doing it.
Yep. I know.
Andrea, you get the moon.
Ooh.
The card tells me that this is a time for you to maybe take yourself into a deeper mode of contemplation. And maybe that's especially true about how you understand your emotionality. You may be being called to address your emotions in certain ways, whether you love too much, hate too much, or not enough of either, or some other measure of that. Spirit is possibly telling you that this is a good time for you to understand yourself at that deepest emotional level, that maybe there's even things there that you don't always appreciate on the day-to-day, but they are important for you to see as a part of yourself and to understand exactly how they fit.
Well, Andrea, I think here, talk about diving deep. I've been talking about diving into stuff, and there's this person taking a deep dive into the unconscious realms. And so, I think here, Spirit is saying to you, you may feel you don't have all the answers you need. You may feel there might be information hidden from you. But if you go within, if you really give it some deep thought, if you really, if you really think about and access what your gut is truly feeling about a situation, you will find the answers you seek. You will find them within, oftentimes more often than you will find it without. So I think this is a card for a deep dive. This is a card for trusting your intuition. And good luck with that. I think that there's something coming to you. Maybe you'll get some signs, some messages, some signals that will either change your course or give you more information on what it is you are seeking right now at this time. Good luck with that. You pulled that, right? Yeah. Okay, we are on Kara. Hi, Kara. Was that your turn or mine?
I did the last one.
Okay. All right, Kara, guess what you get? You're being judged. It's judgment. But judgment is in a good place here. So, do you want to go ahead? Or I'll
Sure. Well, for this particular deck, judgment definitely doesn't really mean what we might want it to mean. We could see that this is a process of you rising, Kara, rising out of yourself, maybe to look at yourself and say, hey, I screwed that up, but I didn't screw that up. So it's sort of a sense for you to really rise to your best and say, the past doesn't always matter. And I know that's sort of contrary to the judgment card in the sense that you're sort of being judged for your past. But this is a new age version, and this is happy hour, Kara. So we're saying rise above the rabble, rise above the pettier concerns of your life, and realize it's all good, and you still have free will like any of us. You can still forge the destiny that you know you want to.
Mr. O nailed this one, because the first thing, whenever I see this spirit coming out of her, you think of resurrection, of course, but I also feel here the message is, Spirit is saying, let your higher self, your higher wisdom, always prevail here. Let your higher self speak for you. Don't allow yourself to wallow in the muck that many people do. This is a time to show, a higher self and a higher purpose towards things, and not allow the world to drag you down. This is really a good message for all of us today. So that's what I have for you. Good luck with that.
Be the Valkyrie you know you are.
Indeed.
You're welcome.
And we're on Violet. Wow. Going to be a short show today, but that'll give Mr. O time to get ready for work, which he definitely appreciates. Well, we'd love to have more people at Happy Hour. So if you know people who might be interested in this show, have them come on down. A repeat.
Well, you let me go first for Kara's, so I'm going to let you go first for this one.
Sure. Well, Violet, ground and center right now. Pace yourself in what you're trying to accomplish and do. If things have been a little bit rough on you, because I know we've been talking a little bit. If things have been a little rough on you, this is a time to try to, find your center again, relax, do more meditation, do more calming stuff, and in any way you can, reconnect with earth energy at this time. And whether you can get in or out because of weather or whatever, I know winter is coming for us here. It's going to be harder to get out places, and they're predicting more precipitation for us than winter. We're going to be above average here. So if it does finally get cold, we could be snowed in. You can exercise at home. You can find programs online for meditations and things. So just realize, there are ways to connect with Earth in your own house, in your own apartment. I think that's what the message is at this time and what's necessary from my perspective.
There's a real sense of newness, and of course it's because it's the page. The page sort of engenders a new idea going forward. And I like what she said about the earth energies, but when I look at the mandala that he's holding, I sort of feel that this takes us into a little bit into ourselves too, and that this is also time for you to examine what you want to learn at deeper issues. And Violet, you've always impressed me as a person who can really move on and discover new things easily and is very thrilled to do that. So Spirit could be saying that maybe you're moving towards another new spiritual exercise or dimension in your life that you can explore.
Spot on, Mr. O.
Aw. Why, thank you.
All right. That's what we have for you. All right. I'm drawing a card for
Thank
Mr.
you.
O.
I sent out the signal once again, but I don't know if anyone's going to join us. I know that Carl and Alba are at the Camelot Days, event in a park that they go to for some of their other events.
And Angel Rivera has a family issue going on. I'm keeping him in my thoughts. His mother-in-law is very ill, has stage 4 cancer of some sort. So keep Angel Rivera in your thoughts. And his better half, as he calls her. So, wishing them the best.
Yeah.
All right. You got the King of Cups. You've got the King of Emotional Stability.
The King of Pain.
The King of Pain. Well, if he was reversed.
True that.
He could definitely be the King of Pain. Although I almost think the King of Swords is that, but I
No, that's the King of Inflicting Pain.
Ah! Nice. Okay, I like that. The King of Cups. So, be like that sailboat out there. Just go with the flow. Let the winds of...
We go sailing down the calming streams.
I thought you were going to sing that song from Agatha all along last night.
Down the
Down
Witch's,
the Witch's Road.
I love that song too.
Yes. So, be like that.
That was a little yes.
Be like that sailboat out there, though, and go with the flow. Allow your emotions to ebb and flow as naturally they should. And no extremes, Scorpio. Just go with the flow, as they say, and be happy. It's happy hour.
And now at the end of happy hour, it is happy hour because, as Violet said, I sang.
There you
Of
go.
course, Lena.
Yeah, we did it, Lena. Check the list. Yours was done. Here you go. All right. And I'm not singing today.
What?
I'm not singing today. Unless whatever card you draws makes me think of a song.
You're welcome, Lena.
I'll
Have
say
a good
that.
day. Thanks, Violet, for helping her navigate.
Yeah, we went through the list fast today because Mr. O's working, and we don't have as many people, so...
Whatever.
All right, we've done with the giveaways, by the way, as I said earlier, so tomorrow will just be our regular live show. Back to business as usual, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm the King of Cups. You're the Page of Cups. You're kind of floating out of yourself. You need to,
I need to.
keep doing that.
I need to.
Spirit is saying, don't try to tether yourself to reality because reality kind of sucks right now for some of us or whatever. But really, the card is saying, don't be afraid to, like Kara, also rise above and out of yourself on that search for new things that could be happening, maybe understanding that although you may not feel love or certain things in an immediate sense, when you go towards the spiritual spectrum, it's there, just like that hand reaching towards the spirit hand, that we're all connected at some other level that is not exactly physical, that is maybe more about the emotional, spiritual balance of our beings. And so Spirit is saying, connect that way.
Well, fortunately, I can't think of a single song to sing for this card.
They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, haha. Ho ho, hee hee. To the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats, and they're coming to take me away. Ha ha.
Wow. I couldn't even remember all those words to that song.
I could not remember.
Wow. Well, there must be a reason, but at any rate...
There must be a reason? Those are fighting words, Banshee.
Anyway.
I'll pit my inner child against yours.
My inner child is very shy.
Well,
like
I know it from a bit further back than Dr. Demento. I remember when it came out in the 60s.
60s are a blur to me, except for all the sports I was doing.
Thank you, Violet. However, no money will be exchanged over this bet. Just know that you won or you didn't.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, it may seem that way, Violet, but you ought to know. You ought to know. Don't count out an Aries, okay? You should know that. We can handle ourselves against Scorpios. Yes, we can. But anyway, back to this. I really, this whole period with the veil thinning, I haven't dreamt a lot. But I do feel that my intuition has been incredibly heightened during this time. And that is another hallmark of the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is very intuitive. And it's because their mind, they remain receptive and open. And I feel, like youth in a sense, because, right, the pages are young, they're youthful. And children take in everything. They absorb things like a sponge. So I feel that's sort of what's going on with my intuition. And of course, some of that stuff can be a little bit disconcerting at times. And, but fortunately, since I'm not a child anymore, I know how to set up some barriers there for that and boundaries. So anyway, I like that card. It's a very good card, Mr. O. Thank you. I think we'll kind of close the show out now with a Namaste blessing. Do we want to make any further announcements? Is there any announcements that need to be made?
No.
Okay. There's no changes in schedules coming up? No.
Don't think so.
Thanksgiving weekend there.
I'm hoping to get another unboxing out of a really cool deck called the Midnight Boulevard.
Thanksgiving weekend, we will not be here for happy hour because we will be we'll be doing readings live somewhere.
Oh, that's so 2 weeks away or more.
That's so 2 weeks away, but why not get the word out, I say. And hopefully we won't have any major snowstorms to stop us because the weather, they claim for the next 2 weeks is going to be above average temperatures again. So there is that. Okay, Mr. O, pick a Namaste blessing for everybody.
It'll snow in November, but it usually doesn't stay.
The Upper Peninsula can snow at the beginning, in October too. So
right.
It just depends on things. Oh, this is pretty. All right, let me show the picture. And it's the blessing of omnipresence. Breathe in light and breathe out any unwanted thoughts. Dwelling on what has been or might have been serves no purpose. Feel the healing, omnipresent light that surrounds and fills you. Focus on the present, for it is blessed with infinite potential. Well, or not. These are apparently very troubling times, and so we need to, instead of looking at woulda, coulda, shouldas, focus on what the here and now is presenting to us and, deal with our life situation as we see fit. There's no sense in looking back. There's only the sense of looking here and now. Because here and now will determine what is going to happen in the future. So even future forecasting is not as good as sticking with what we need to do right here, right now.
Be here now.
Well, that sums it up. It sure does. Do you have a song for that? No, he does not. Well,
When I find myself in times of trouble,
Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Did you shut me off?
I will if you don't stop.
Okay. All right. Well, we are obviously done then. All right,
yes.
everybody. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week ahead. Stay happy until we meet again next week at Happy Hour, which will be at the normal time, correct? That's right, because you're working today. So,
Yes.
yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.